Hiya, welcome to LSB Feasters Radio Channel and Travel Corner, where our mission in life is to keep great radio from the past alive. And today we are featuring a legendary radio station from New York, Z100 WHTZ. We are going back to the early days of Z100. I mean early. Now, if you didn't know this, Z100 started August 2nd, 1983. Originally, it was WVNJ 100.3 FM. It was a smooth, easy listening station with a transmitter way over in New Jersey. But on the morning of August 2nd, 1983, Z100 signed on with Scott Shannon and J.R. Nelson and their brand new Top 40 format. Now, this is the first time New York had a Top 40 station in a few years. Now, the station at this point was transmitting from a tower in West Orange, New Jersey. It didn't totally cover the whole market. So, Z100 was on a mission to get their transmitter atop the Empire State Building. Scott Shannon always referred to the transmitter in New Jersey as the PeaShooter. But once he turned on that transmitter on the Empire State Building on day 3 of the station, he referred to that transmitter as the Flamethrower. Anyway, the station did very well. Pretty much went from worst to first in New York in only 74 days. I think that may be unheard of for New York. The rest, as they say, was history. The station's still rocking and rolling today. Give this early air check a listen if you like it. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you like, and then smack that bell. That way, whenever we post something new, you'll know about it. All right, if you're ready, it's Z100's third day on the air. Scott Shannon and J.R. Nelson broadcasting from the brand new Flamethrower Tower atop the Empire State Building for their third morning show together. August 4th, 1983. WHTZ Z100's third day on the air.
It's exactly 6 a.m. As the beautiful sun peeks out over the majestic Manhattan skyline, as Don Imus is lying quietly in his little jammies, sound asleep next to his lovely lady Lisa, as the beautiful New York City area wakes up to a wonderful day. Little do they know, a new era is about to begin in New York radio. Up on the old Gorilla Building, there's a brand new transmitter. We call it the Flamethrower. Ladies and gentlemen, Z100 has arrived.
WHTZ, Newark, New York's new Z100. Hit radio, Z100.
I want you to take your radio knob and crank it up nice and loud and welcome Z100. The Flamethrower is on! The new Z100, our theme song, 604, Eye of the Tiger. We're on the air everywhere. I believe you me.
Finally, CHR has hit the Big Apple. It's about time.
Give me a radio check. How's that big old Flamethrower coming in Brooklyn?
Clear on that, Sony. Clear.
Woo! Are you alive and ready to rock?
Ready to rock?
Z100.
The new Z100 607. Michael Scott Shannon broadcasting live from the studio. Sunny and hot, humid today. 50% chance of thunder showers tonight. High today 90, low tonight 75. Right now, 77 degrees at the new Z100. Crank it up and tell a friend about it, babe. New York's newest radio station. The all-new Z100. I like that record. You might even be arrested, man. I love that song. That's Police, Sting, Cooking, Every Breath You Take. 6 6:15. Thursday morning, sun coming up, the brand new Z100. Alive and well and proud to be in New York. How y'all doing this morning? Shannon and the other one, JR. And what a day this is for us. We've been dreaming about this for some time. We have the brand new transmitter. Can you hear me?
Hello, Mom. Hello.
Yes.
Can she hear me in Ohio?
No, not in Ohio, but we're in, let's see, right now we can be heard in Connecticut. Let's see, Pennsylvania, all the way up to just about, all the way down, I should say, to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
New Haven, Connecticut. Of course, Long Island. Of course, New Jersey. A lot of phone calls this morning. As a matter of fact, I do believe I see one coming through right now. Good morning.
Hey, you're bending my S meter on my receiver over here in Crawford, New Jersey this morning.
I'm doing what?
Bending my signal meter on my receiver.
We're jamming your signal meter.
It only goes to 5 and you're doing a 50.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who is this?
Tarek, we called the other day. You sounding good now?
Are we a little louder today?
Yeah, we got the FM antenna pointed towards Philadelphia, too.
Sir, I'm sorry. If we do cause any damage to your receiver, just please send us a bill, okay?
No, well, if you play good music, we'll be happy.
Are we coming in wall to wall and treetop tall?
And for a good
All right, we got the lines open. We got the temporary Jersey lines open this morning. We can't get the New York lines in. We talked to the phone company yesterday, and supposedly today or tomorrow they're going to hook up the direct New York lines, the Jersey lines, 201-867-5000. Special surprise this morning.
Oh, yeah.
As you know, we're bringing in all new disc jockeys, a brand new lineup, with the exception of one guy, Jack the Whack from New Orleans, Louisiana. Did a short stint here before with, what station was that? PIX.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Well, your ex is your ex again. And he'll be in. Cat Sybert is in. He's ensconced firmly in his hotel room. Had a little dinner with him last night and his lovely lady Laurie. But the lines are open, and a special guest this morning right after 7 o'clock. He's on vacation. But he has agreed to come on in here, and Don Imus is going to be in here this morning on the show. Yeah, that's right. It should be rather exciting. 6:17, crank it up. New York's newest radio station is on the air. Hot Rockin' Z100, Michael Jackson. Good morning, Hot Rockin' Z100.
Yeah, this is Jim Morrison.
Of the Doors?
Yes.
Jim, how you doing?
You woke me up in Paris.
No, you're not in Paris anymore, Jim.
Listen, that fire-thrower really woke me up this morning.
That's a flamethrower, James. Go back to sleep, partner. Hello, Hot Rockin' Z100.
Yeah, right. Just say something to the radio station.
Well, whoop it upon me, young thing.
Excuse me?
Go ahead and talk.
All right. I'd just like to say, move over, baby, because I think I found something I like.
You mean JR? All right, thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Morning, Hot Rockin' Z100.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Just John Travolta?
Nah, my name's Ray. I'm from New Jersey. I was wondering, what do you play? Do you play disco or rock?
We play everything. Whatever you want, we play it. We have a lot. We don't play no punk, no funk, no elevator junk.
Hit radio. Z100.
622, Hot Rockin' Z100 on the air everywhere. Crank it up and tell a friend. Commercial free. I heat up, I can't. 100, Hot Rockin' Steve Miller Band, Abracadabra, 626. What?
Yeah, you guys want to cut it out? I haven't slept for 2 days listening to you.
What do you mean, man?
And you keeping me up here, but this is it.
Well, you waiting for a commercial?
Except what?
Are you waiting for a commercial?
I guess so.
Maybe we'll throw one in just so you can get back to sleep. Get to sleep. Have a happy day. 626, new Zoo Q. Z. What? You're waiting for that, weren't you? Z100. JR, how you feel, man?
I'm doing real good. I feel great.
You're one of those guys that, you can see this gentleman. He's a rather large guy. And he comes in the morning and he won't speak a word.
I don't speak a
word. He's like sleeping at Yellowstone Park and look out there and there's a bear trying to get in your station. You're waking up, right?
Give me coffee. I'm fine. I feel great. We've got this thing going, you know.
Thursday, August the 4th, what do you have?
Well, we got Yankees want to get out of Toronto alive. Mets won their 4th straight. Bowie Kuhn says that's it. The Con Ed strike cost us over $7 million in police protection. A New York officer was charged yesterday with punching a minister. Some inconveniences for subway riders over the Manhattan Bridge, and New Jersey Transit jacks up the rates. And a nice little note, the New York City Police Pension Fund will spend $50 million to improve about 5,000 rundown apartments in deteriorating neighborhoods. And that's about all I got, except for the weather.
Mets won their 4th straight last night, 2-1 over the Expos. They're hot. The Yankees are cold. Boy, I can't believe this. In the last 7 games, no Yankee starter has won. Last night, the Blue Jays 6, the Yankees 2. I turned that thing off about halfway. It looked like a disaster to me. And Romero scored 2 last night as the Cosmos. Got the Sockers 3-1. Bowie Kuhn says goodbye. Did you see that picture of Frank Cashin of the Mets?
Yeah, he looks like Billy Carter, doesn't he?
He looks like a guy who used to be on TV when I was a kid.
What was that guy's name?
Wacko the Clown.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Looks like a little bow tie squirt at you.
Yeah, it does.
And the weather.
Okay, sunny, hot, and humid. We have a 50% chance of a thunder shower tonight, though. High today of 90, overnight low 75. Right now, it's 77 degrees at the new Z100.
Z100. Please, please tell me now. Please, please tell me now. What it tastes exactly now.
The new Z100, Roberto Duran. Is there something I should know? 6:32, and this is the brand new Shannon and Friends, Shannon and the other one, JR. And every town you go to, there's always a Shirley. Listen to this.
Well,
Good morning.
Morning.
I wanted to tell you how much of the girls, we just got off of work, and we turned on the radio, and suddenly there was this wonderful station. And a guy with a terrific voice. What do you look like?
What do I look like? Oh, John Travolta. I'm up in that Travolta area.
Oh, really?
What do you look like?
Oh, I look like John Travolta, too, unfortunately.
Shirley, I hate to tell you, but my hogometer is wiggling. My hogometer is wiggling, darling. I gotta go. 6:32 on the all-new Hot Rockin' Z100.
Travel the world in the 7 seas. Everybody is looking for
Hot Rockin' Z100, 6:40, 20 minutes before 7 o'clock. Don't forget, right after 7 o'clock, a special guest this morning. Hello, you're on the air on Z100.
Hi.
Hi. Is that it?
Is that it?
Is that all you can handle?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Tell everybody good morning. You're on that Flamethrower.
Flamethrower. Good morning. It's been a long time. I've been waiting for you for a long time, and I'm happy you're finally here.
How long you been waiting?
Oh, for about a month now.
What's your name?
My name? Gary.
Gary, what do you do for a living?
Oh, I work for another station in town.
Uh-oh. Any particular call letters in that station?
Oh, I'd rather not say.
Boom, boom,
I want to
boom.
still work for that station.
Oh, I see. It wouldn't be that one with that one letter they kind of emphasized, would they?
That one letter, no, it wouldn't.
Wouldn't be that one, all right.
Oh, but maybe not far away.
So you're happy then?
Yeah.
You're going to turn
Why?
this...
You can offer me a job?
No, we got plenty of people around here.
Oh, well, see.
We got them running around everywhere. Little munchkins, little smurfs everywhere.
Uh-oh, so who's coming to visit you later today?
A special DJ. I think you've seen him before over there where you work. As a matter of fact, would you give him a message for us?
Oh, what's that? What's
Tell him
that?
to hurry up. The limo is out front right now. Put Lisa in there and come on over. Good morning, Z100.
Hey, good morning.
Hello.
How you doing?
You sound like a semi-professional disc jockey.
Oh, semi.
That's what I said, semi.
All right. Hey, you got any Montavani over there?
Montavani?
Sure.
Hit Radio. Z100.
No, he's off today. He'll be in a little bit later on, maybe Friday. 641 Z100.
Electric Avenue. Electric Avenue.
The new Z100 explodes with summer hits.
The new Z100, operating from that full throttle industrial strength non-stop flamethrower on top of the Empire State Building this morning. Good morning. Thanks for all the nice calls at 6:49. Shannon on the radio with the other one, and whoa! Have you seen all the telegrams coming in?
I can't believe it. We've got...
We have did you see this? Did you look in the office down the hall? Those great big bouquet of beautiful flowers.
That was beautiful, wasn't it?
Joan Jett and the Black Hearts. Thank you, Joan. I doubt if she is up this time of day. But anyway, we got a nice telegram, a welcome telegram from Neil Sedaka.
You got this plant here from Pat Benatar.
It's beautiful.
Isn't that
Also, we got a telegram from Paco over at WKTU wishing us the best of luck.
Okay.
Who else?
Well,
Old buddy of mine. Remember, I don't know if you grew up in the Buffalo area or Chicago, where there was a great radio station called WLS.
oh, yeah.
It's still a pretty good radio
Grew
station.
up in that one.
There's a disc jockey by the name of Dick Biondi.
Right?
Dick Biondi, Corn King Bacon.
He used to sing, On Top of Spaghetti, the Wild-Eyed Itralian.
Oh, yeah.
He gave us a very, very nice, it wasn't a telegram, it was one of those letters, mailograms, whatever it is. And he's back in Chicago now. He was semi-retired in Myrtle Beach, North Carolina, or South Carolina. And he went up there on kind of a weekend fill-in for a disc jockey. Went on vacation at WBBM FM in Chicago, and now Dick Biondi is doing the morning show every morning. Wow. So, and also thanks to Gary D, a disc jockey friend of ours, WHK Cleveland, for that. I don't know how I got that through the phone company. Kind of an obscene thing, but thank you, Gary. Anyway, all right. Tell a friend. Hot Rocket Z100, 10 before 7, after 7, a special radio guest. Rockin' Z100. 654, brand new radio station. Thanks for all the nice telephone calls. And once again, that we don't have we had a very, very serious problem getting our New York lines. We have business lines and all that, but we do not have New York request lines. All we have are the Jersey lines, the 201-867-5000. Weatherman says it's going to be hot today. Chance of thunder showers, JR.
By the way, I did file a formal protest. Captain Joe is getting the new microphone. See, I have a little...
You got that K-Tel.
I got a little K-Tel Blue Light Special, see, and it makes me sound like a girl compared to the one you got, see.
No. Wait a minute. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it, Froggy. By the way, I was just telling JR about one of the dumbest things I've done in quite a while. A friend of mine says, hey, come on, let's go see Jackson Brown.
Yeah.
I'm one of those kind of people. I like music. I like to see live music, but Madison Square Garden is a bit congested for me.
A bit, yes.
Last time I was there, I saw The Who. I love The Who, but getting out of there people were ODing, falling down the escalators.
Those are the security guards.
Doing some other things on you. And anyway, Jackson Brown was in town. He performed Tuesday night, and I didn't go. I like Jackson Brown, but not enough to go.
And guess what you missed?
Well, I am a Bruce Springsteen fan.
Yeah.
Guess who showed up to sing with Jackson Brown?
The boss.
Guess who's home watching television, watching the Yankees? 6:55. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your friend and mine, J.R. Nelson, with a Z100 News Update.
Good morning. 77 degrees. The Yankees want to leave Toronto with their luggage. The Mets won their 4th straight, and Bowie quits. Sports and weather in a moment. The city of New York spent over $7 million in police protection during the 7-week-old Con Ed strike, thus making the police bill one of the most expensive labor disputes in the last 25 years. Roughly 600 of New York's finest in all 3 shifts were provided at 56 Con Ed sites throughout the city, including all the generating plants. As far as the talks are concerned on the strike, the top negotiators beefed up their efforts last night to resolve the remaining differences and try to reach a settlement before a mass meeting of the 16,000 workers this morning. If you take the train on the Manhattan Bridge starting Monday, you're going to be rerouted to make way for some reconstruction work. The 74-year-old Manhattan Bridge over the East River has literally fallen apart so fast over the past few years that work will take about 3 months. The Environmental Protection Agency yesterday officially charged the city with violating federal and state air pollution standards by burning garbage at New York's public housing projects. The agency filed the suit in federal court and is asking for a $25,000 a day fine. A New York police officer was suspended yesterday after he was charged with punching a Brooklyn minister that he had arrested in Times Square June 2nd during a protest of street peddlers. 2 development corporations, Tannenbaum Milstein Weiler Associates and Park Tower Realty Corporation, are fighting over the rights to build a 2.4 million square foot merchandise mart in the heart of the proposed $1 billion Times Square redevelopment project. The people who make those decisions are expected to make the choice very soon. The directors of the New Jersey Transit approved bus and rail fare increases about 8% effective September 1st for trains and intrastate buses and October 1st for interstate buses. This is the 4th increase since New Jersey Transit took over the community service about 4 years ago. And the New York City's Police Pension Fund will invest $50 million in rehabilitating apartments in deteriorating city neighborhoods. This is the first time any public pension fund in the country has been invested in upgrading housing. This covers about 5,000 apartment units, and other city pension funds are expected to join the program shortly.
The New York Yankees suffered their 6th loss out of 7 games last night, losing to the Toronto Chicago Blue Jays 6-2. Guidry took that loss. The Mets over the Expos 2-1. That's their fourth in a row. In soccer, the Cosmos down the Sockers 3-1. Cosmos 3, Sockers 1. Bowie Kuhn has stepped down, says his candidacy would do more harm than good. He stepped out of the running today to succeed himself as the commissioner of baseball. Goodbye, Bowie Kuhn.
Z weather for the New York metro area. Sunny, hot, and humid. We have a 50% chance of a thunder shower tonight. High today about 90, overnight low 75. Tomorrow we'll have showers in the morning and then sunshine in the afternoon with a high of 90. Currently 77 degrees at the new Z100.
WHTZ Newark, New York's new Z100.
Hit radio. Z100.
7 o'clock at the new Z100. Red hot and ready to rock. The new Z100 FM. Commercial 3, 703, Patrick Hernandez. Born to be alive. New York's newest radio station, red hot and ready to rock. Z100 is 7:06, 6 minutes after 7 o'clock. A special guest a little bit later on. Don Imus will be in here to welcome the brand new Z100 morning show. And where's Joe? Where's Captain Joe?
He's out.
Captain Joe.
He's out getting some more equipment out of the cars.
As you know, today is the first day of the official Z100. And we got rid of that little that pipsqueak PeaShooter we had.
Yeah, finally.
Get that transmitter out of here.
Use it for a planter or something.
Little wimpy little thing.
Really?
Turn that thing off and that little wimpy, wheezy transmitter and turned on the real one. It's on the, there's two different things in radio. I'm not an engineering type of person, but there's a transmitter, which is like the thing that gives off the signal.
Yeah, it looks like a toaster. Yeah.
And it does?
Yeah, sure. It does. It's got, Corning wire on the side of it and all that stuff.
Really?
Sure, yeah.
And then there's a tower. It hooks up to it. And our tower is up on top where that King Kong guy used to hang out.
Oh, yeah, Empire State Building.
On the Gorilla Building.
Yeah.
And we're getting out there today, but I just got a call from a girl named Lou Ann, and she says she was just going to work, and she works in Philadelphia. And lives just outside Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And she used to live in Tampa Bay, where I'm from, and heard my voice and called up, and she's like, now, is it possible that we're coming in Philadelphia?
Well, sure, because our coverage map, we get all the way to East Philadelphia there.
Yeah. Good heavens.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, the Geeter with the heater will be on the line.
The big dog with the big hot sauce. Rock dog, every dog.
It's 708, the new Z100. Crank it up and tell a friend about it. The all-new Z100, New York's newest radio station, 712. Michael Scott Shannon and the other one, Thursday, August the 4th, 1983.